Hello, YouTube. It's your boy YGO King of Scrubs here. One of the Evil Eye matches I had that I promised you guys against my local Tribe Brigade, not Tribe Brigade, Scareclaw Kashtira player. What I consider the best one, anyways. This game one's kind of funny and ends pretty uneventfully, thanks to main deck Droll, just to warn everybody. And then game two, he just has it all. But going first, I open up the Droll. He activates Water Enchantress, I think. I don't remember. It was Water Enchantress on res. I Droll, and he just has to make this very sad board. He was not happy about it either. He didn't know. He swore up and down before the match that Droll didn't affect him after I played Droll on a Dark World player. And then he came to realize that by now he would have added 6 cards to hand. And he's just disappointed in it. So he would have had 7 adds altogether plus whatever's left in his hand. But he didn't get any of those adds. From here, activate the Evil Eye Unleashed, which pays cost by dumping 2. Absolutely broken card. Adding Selene. He has to read all my cards. He's never played against this deck before and has no idea what it does. So we take a brief moment here for him to read everything, make sure I'm not cheating because he thinks I'll tell him an effect that's not real, apparently. I don't know. He does what he does. He reads everybody's cards, which you should do, to be honest. Make sure you know the proper effects, proper timings, all that kind of thing. I activate the Gorgon Eye Engrave, discarding the one that would normally summon from hand, deck, or grave if I control the Evil Eye. Adding to hand the field spell, activating the field spell, adding the Surziel. From here, I proceed to normal summon the Surziel, adding to hand the one that summons 2 tokens. Summoning out the 2 tokens after equipping the Evil Eye of Selene, or whatever it's called. Oh yeah, Surziel's in defense. Equip, activate, boosting Surziel by 500, and then using Surziel's effect after summoning the 2 tokens to pop his token, which he thought was protected. It's only protected if it's equipped, thanks to... Right, and then I proceed to go into the Link 3, resetting the Evil Eye and popping his Fateful Adventure, and then swinging over him for 100, and then attacking directly for 3,100. And passing turn, his top deck is subpar, and he doesn't have any plays because of the quick effect pop. And I believe I set a Snatch Steal, so even if he had not Snatch Steal the card, but the Evil Eye Snatch Steal, so even if he had been able to get anywhere, I was taking his Triheart if he made another one. But I believe he just scoops after his turn starts, basically, and we head straight into game 2. Game 2, not bad. It's a little more of a back and forth than this was. This was kind of one-sided because Droll's a hell of a card against Cash, Scareclaw, Dark Worlds, so many decks it just demolishes. I've started a bit of a trend as now 4 people are siding and or maining it other than myself at our local area. And I don't have the biggest tournaments in the world. I think our average is anywhere between 8 to 16, so not the biggest tournaments in the world, usually only about 4, sometimes if we're super lucky 5 rounds, but usually about 4. But yeah, I go in, I just set one and pass. He draws for turn, hoping for the best, and I think he gets sad and scoops it up. He did not know Droll actually did that to his deck. He swore up and down it didn't affect him. So he got a little frustrated here. But from here, he wins game 2. I didn't open like any hand traps, I don't think. I don't remember for sure. We'll find out here in a moment, though. We definitely will. Yeah. I side a lot of cards against him. I think I choose to take like 2 of them out or something because I couldn't decide on one more card. I was siding, what was it? It was Kaijus, and I decided not to side one of the Kaijus because I'm like, I think 3 evenly and 3 Kaijus and something else is enough. I'm like, I don't need this extra Kaiju. It has no purpose. So we decide not to side that. He goes first, obviously, in game 2. He tells me at the start of it I better not have Droll. He was not happy about Droll and Mockbird. That was not his friend. Which, lucky for him, I did not have Droll. I did not get lucky enough to draw it again. We were hoping, though. We were hoping. It's okay, though. I'm pretty sure this is actually our good game. We didn't have too much of a strong match, but this was the best match I had all day because everybody else was, I believe, a 2-0. But I don't remember for sure. We'll find out here momentarily. I know this was going into game 3. I lose game 2. He starts off with everything. I open no hand traps. And I try to play through all his stuff, but I think he just has too much for me. At some point, I do not remember fully off the top of my head. I know he has a lot at the end of this turn. And this is why Droll is such a good card in the meta, because decks like this where they're just, I added 7 cards to hand during my combo and built a full board. I don't think that's fair, but Konami says it is, so we play decks that do that. Now, I say that as I proceed to, add 5 times in Evil Eye and, not... I don't build as big a board as this, but I still build a big board, which is nice. Or at least a strong board, a board that's kind of hard to interrupt. But yeah, he builds his board completely uninterrupted because I have just nothing, not even Nib, which I was kind of sad about, but such is my life. Such is my life. So from here he sets up Fateful with a Tri-Heart and a Griffin and I believe a Chainsaw or Buzzsaw, whatever the card's called for the deck. The trap card that pops to the Icarus attack for the deck. I believe he also sets up and then proceeds to pass turn on that, I believe. While still having 4 or 5 cards in hand. I don't remember. It's a lot of cards in hand. Maybe it was just... It was 4 cards in hand. I activate the field spell, hoping to bait the pop, but he doesn't go for it. He forgot to summon using the Tri-Heart, which was help. Oh, wait, no, he didn't have a level 3. So he could have had one more add to hand, too, along with a monster to pop with. But luckily for me, he did not, which didn't really matter in this game, but it possibly could have. It's something that can possibly come up. Normal summon Surziel effect, adding to hand. Evil Eye, activating the Evil Eye. Equip, for some reason, he never used Griffin, although I should have quick effect pop. Oh, yeah, I special summon the Basilitrice here. I'm trying to bait the Griffin here. He imperm the Surziel, that's right. And then I'm trying to bait the Griffin because that's his last interruption. He asks what the level 2 does, thinking I'm somehow getting into the level 3. He thought the level 2 was the quick effect pop, but it's the level 3 that's the quick effect pop. The rank 2 or level 2, whatever it is, the rank 2 is a quick effect negate. It's an imperm, basically. So I just put this guy on board, and I think I'm able to get through his board, but he can rebuild it pretty easily, and that's what hurts me. Because I link off into the link 3 because I did have one more summon. Or no, I could use the equip spells as material, and he didn't know that because he read the card and didn't see that part. So I go into the link 3. I unfortunately don't get the set of the Evil Eye. I forget how he negated it, but I scoop up here and go to game 3. And in game 3, I just open everything against him just like he did against me in game 2. I basically take out everything I sided against him and put in Lancias because, Evenly's a heck of a card. God, I don't think Evenly should be legal. I think Evenly's broken beyond belief, and I don't think it's a balanced card at all. Yeah, we take a minute to decide here. It takes just a moment, but I open everything. I think he even opens the evenly, and I kind of play around it just a little bit. There's definitely better decks that can play around it, but I'm able to play around it a tiny bit. And oh, yeah. I had the counter trap and fully play around it. He only had one evenly. Thank God he only had one, because I don't think evenly's fair being able to go more than once per turn. I think that is insane, being able to evenly more than once in a turn. But I start off my turn, Serziel. He has no hand trap, so I just go off uninterrupted here. He tries to pretend like he could have Nib or something, I think, which I know is against the rules, but Nib doesn't affect me, so I just kind of laugh it off. Adding to hand Unleash, activating Unleash, paying cost, because the dump 2 is cost, which is, again, just broken. Adding to hand the Evil Eye. Using the Gorgon Engrave, discarding the card I drew 2 of, the Token Summoner, to special summon, or to search, then special summon 2 tokens, because I control the equip. Summoning, banishing, I take 1,000, setting the Evil Eye, and then activating it and equipping, and I believe I proceed to set 2 or 3 here and pass turn, because off of the X-Strav I get 1 more trap card, I believe. I didn't need to X-Strav here, but I wanted to have some backup plans just to be safe. Here I end up taking the, I believe I take the trap card, which is a double compulse. I do. I take the trap card. It's a double compulse if I control the equip spell, which I do. I already added the counter trap, so I proceed to set 3 and pass turn, leaving nothing in hand. And he jumps straight into battle phase. He jumps straight into battle phase, attempts to evenly. I have the counter trap playing around the gosh darn evenly. He activates the field spell. I chain to pop. He thought it could only pop special summon monsters, but that's the main deck one, Serziel, that can only pop special summon monsters. He can pop any face-up card. He summons, links off. He can't activate it again because he already attempted the effect to add, so he can't activate the field spell again. He has it in hand, has hopes for follow-up for next turn, and then proceeds to, I think he just passes here, and if he does, I just kill him. I don't remember. Oh, no, he's able to set up some plays. He doesn't have much, though. I think he just, like, sets 1 or something. He specials, and then links. What does he do here? I don't even remember. Like, I'm pretty sure I just kill him at this point. Yeah, he's unable to do anything, so he just, I think, scoops it up, actually. He thinks for a minute, wondering if he can do anything, debating, and then he doesn't have a good link 2 to go into, so he just scoops it up from here. Oh, he activates the Reborn, summoning, and then attempting to summon the Triheart, and I snatch steal it, because he didn't know this was card, and then he scoops it up, thinking that that was stupid. So, but yeah, that's the end of it, guys. I'm 100% positive of that now. But yeah, remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below on how bad I'm doing. I'll see you guys next time.